I think there's a lot of value in doing the integrations. One of the first things that struck me when I came here was the confidence of the students in expressing themselves. And I think largely that is to do with obviously the whole PBL process, but also just even in the integrations, coming here 2 years ago, I wondered how it would work if students would be confused about how the subjects actually work together and which ones they were looking at separately. But they were all able to articulate very well which parts, for me, CST and history, which parts were history, which parts were CST or geography or whatever it might be. And it struck me that, they spoke very, very confidently, not only in front of the class and their peers, but every time we've had visitors in the classroom, one of the first comments is that the boys are very confident and articulate in what they're saying. I think, most of the time the integrations work very well in marrying up the different subject contents to really get more out of each subject involved. So one example I can think of, in Year 9 CST this year, we did a history religion integration. The history component was looking at Southeast Asian history, and the religion component was looking at Asian religions, so Buddhism, Hinduism, and the boys created a travel guide, Lonely Planet travel guide style type product. And I think, if we'd looked at them individually, I'm sure they would have come up with some okay stuff, but putting those together, I think really broadened their understanding of both subjects and allowed them to come up with a much greater end product than they would have individually. I think it's also great, one of the things personally for me that I really get out of it is working with other teachers, seeing how they work. I think sometimes people who are hearing about these integrations are a bit worried that there's going to be another teacher in the room looking at you, judging you how you're teaching, but I've found that not to be the case at all, and in fact quite the opposite. I've found that it's been very valuable for me to see other teachers teaching and take away some of the good things they do, and every team teacher I've worked with I've taken away something from, whether that's a first year out or someone who's been teaching for 40 or 50 years. I've